You come home tired, exhausted after a hard, tiring day, and in the first place you hurry to label. What if you lost your weight because today you have missed breakfast and lunch, and after 6 you never eat? Interestingly, will the community notice that you have lost weight in 100 grams? If you recognize yourself in this situation, bad things. For many women, the problem of weight loss came to the fore. Looking into the mirror, they see not what they wanted to, meaningfully views of friends and pants that will not buckle to the trick. Moreover, despite the bright picture of a beauty, concerts and film festival stars involuntarily compare his far from ideal with their shape, which causes accidents to major changes. Women are chasing the perfect shape and ready for everything to achieve the desired goal, and from the farther they go, the more distant is the goal, because the limits of consequences are lost. It is entirely a psychological problem, as the drug has an obsession for the overhaul of weight, and every time a woman promises to herself, well, one more and be just. Currently, the problem of excess weight and ideal figure is the problem of the 21st century. First she gets to dependence, and then comes the inevitable physical consequence. This is not so much a problem of excess weight, but the illusion that the weight is really unnecessary. Does she think that she wants to hear the compliment, but it is becoming something like a race or races where the winner will be the one who throws the most of weight? And it's scary, because there are no rules and boundaries in these races there. Lose weight is the main goal for people with anorexia, based on fear always is. They fear to become fat when men stop love them. They focus entirely on how to lose weight, make a list of used dishes, methodically calculate calories, read much literature on the topic, and gather all information about nutrition and diet. The views of such people often do not correspond to reality. They have a low opinion of the figure, consider themselves unattractive, and overestimate the thickness of the body, although all this is mental and illusory and optical illusion. Grim statistics. 900% of women are dissatisfied with their own weight. In the civilized countries of anorexia or bulimia affects from 2% to 5% of girls and young women. Sadly, these numbers are increasing every year. In one patient, in young men falls 10 girls. Anorexia occurs slightly less frequently than diabetes or stomach cancer, with the complexity of treatment is the second largest after addiction. Cured from anorexia only 600% of patients. In 200% of them it becomes a chronic form and the rest die. In the USA now over 100,000 patients suffer from anorexia. This is 10 times more than 20 years ago. From 10 to 15,000 of them may die from various complications caused by the disease. As a conclusion, we must say that a game of life and death is before us, a diet and its consequence, anorexia and bulimia. The whole world rose up against these diseases, the ideology, the consequences of which they are. Join and don't make it more difficult. The situation is difficult even without your help. Get off the suicide group, help others to fight. Build your own fashion life, because life is beautiful and that you, and it is this you need is more of all. Agree will and will support you.